So, Diane, this is an opportunity for us to catch up and see what your journey's been like on the Fruci Fit program. Thank you so much for doing this, because I think it's really important to hear from people like yourself, to hear what it was like for you, what you've encountered, any challenges, because I know from my own journey, when you first think about doing this, it can be quite daunting, if that might be the right word. Is it the right thing? Is it going to achieve the things that you want it to achieve? So it's really good to hear from somebody like you as to how you found it. So tell me, to start with, how did you feel before you came on the program? What were your feelings?
How actually was I? I was actually, my health wasn't good. I'd had several operations on my stomach itself, and over those 3 years, I couldn't exercise at all. I was out of action quite a lot. I was totally unfit before I started. I'd put on lots of weight. Was having quite a few health issues, and basically wasn't good at all. I had a job some days when I finished work, I have a job to climb the stairs, even to do like domestic things around the house, like hoover, things like that. I found it really difficult to do.
Okay. And what made you join? How did you hear about it, and what made you join?
What I did, I was fishing about online, as you do. Because things kept going around in my head, thinking, you've got to do something about this. You've got to try and get fit. The only way you're going to do it is to try and get some kind of help with it. I've never liked going to gyms. Always used to try and keep myself fit, always used to be busy. But gyms and diets really weren't ever part of my life, not ever. And I was just fishing about online, happened to come across the one with Fruci Fit, and before I knew it, I was reading about it, and then pushed the button and thought, oh my God, what have I done?
That's awesome. I pushed the button.
I did. I literally pushed it and thought, what have I done? And I thought, well, now you've done it, let's see what happens.
It's too late now, no turning.
Yes, yeah, exactly, yeah. And then Matt got in touch with me, and it went from there. He sort of rang me, we had a chat, talked to me about some sessions and things I could do to begin with. And how I started to begin with, before I actually joined the sessions, before I actually joined properly, before everything was actually arranged, the session started. I actually started off by doing literally these sort of 5-6 minute videos.
Okay.
Believe it or not, that was probably as much as I could do at the time. And I thought, well, I've got to try and do something before I start the sessions, because I'm not going to come into a session and not going to be able to do anything at all.
You know what? I think that's a thing that a lot of people have that concern about. It's funny, isn't it? We want to get fit, but we feel that we need to be fit before we go and do some fitness.
Yeah. Well, I felt like, there's no point doing a few exercises and then you're out of puff and you can't do anything. So I started doing the 5 or 6 minute videos to begin with at home, until it was time for me to sort of have the induction,
right,
where I met you and Matt.
Cool. And what were your concerns before you came on the program?
I was nervous. As I say, I've never really got into diets and things. But with Fruci Fit, it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change, and it shows you different how you look at food and how you look at exercise. It doesn't have to be a strict diet. The exercise doesn't have to be dead on. We can all do the exercise wherever we are, whatever we're doing. And at the moment, there's just so many options. It's come on a long way since we've had the lockdown and whatnot as well. So we've got all the home videos. So even if you can't attend the sessions, you can at least do it at home. You can do the 5-minute one. You can do 15-minute one. There's just so many options if you can't attend the sessions. But the sessions are good fun.
Okay. Tell me about what you think of the sessions. What you find about the sessions that you like.
I find in the live sessions, we all cheer each other on. We all have good fun. Some of us become a little bit competitive, but it's all in good humour. It's not a case of I can do this, because the only thing is you've been doing it longer than other people if you can do something.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself encouraging other people to do that extra one or that extra one, because it's not about who does what, it's about who we are, and you've got to get fit for yourself. Not look at somebody else and think you need to do it in a certain way. Yes, we've got you guys to coach us, but we're all individuals and we're all going to lose what weight is for us, and we're going to get as fit as we can for us, because we've all got different health issues. We're all women over a certain age, which we know, and we get all the certain problems of health that comes with that.
Yeah, definitely. And why
Fruci Fit encourages that. We are women all over a certain age, we know that, and you and Matt both encourage us to do as much as we can do for us. It's an individual journey.
No, definitely. And in terms of adapting it for your lifestyle and fitting it around your lifestyle, and because obviously life can take over and you face many challenges in life. Life is not linear. It's not from A to Z.
No, I mean, for me, I love the live sessions and things in the mornings. I find exercise a lot easier in the morning. I will do it in the evening if I come to a live session, but I find it a lot harder to do it in the evenings if I'm at home. I'm very much a morning person. I'm up early in the morning. I like to get me a good session in the morning, and then I can fit any sort of challenges, like we have the song challenge and the daily challenge. I find I can fit that in during the day. But I do like to have a half-hour session or so early in the morning, because that fits my lifestyle. But also my journey along the way, as you know, Julie, is not been easy. I've had operations, I've had illnesses. I've been with you guys a year now, but actually I've only been exercising with you guys for about 10 months. Because I had lots of issues along the way when I've had to take time off. But I've still lost quite a bit of weight.
So yeah, absolutely. And you have lost that weight. And in terms of the food side, did you make changes to eating, food habits, anything in that specific area?
Yeah, I mean, I eat a lot healthier now. I'm not over strict on myself in some ways, but I am in others. I like to sort of think about every meal, what sort of calories I'm doing. And I don't eat maybe as much veg as I'd like, but I do try and get as much in as possible. I do eat fruit, and snacking is something which, through Matt and yourself, I think about. But if I want to have a snack, I tell myself I can have that, and I fit it in with my meals during the day, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That all goes within the calorie intake.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No. And you've done really marvellously in terms of results. Do you want to share any of the results you've got across food, fitness, anything?
Food, fitness wise, I'm so much fitter. I never thought I'd be able to run, and admittedly I don't go on runs, but running on the spot, things like that, I can do that. I'm also an asthmatic, so it also helps my breathing. helps a lot with my breathing, the exercise. I've lost 3.5 stone.
Awesome. That is really awesome.
Yeah, which is really good. And yeah, I'm so much fitter, and try and compete with you sometimes.
So I have to quantify this fitness malarkey, because fitness, when you say you're so much fitter, do you know, I have to put a picture in people's minds here.
Yeah.
Tell me about the push-up journey, because push-ups are one of those things that we all think, and I've done it as well, I can't do one of those, I haven't got any upper body strength. And the whole principle behind Fruci Fit is about adapting it to you. And with exercise, and particularly body weight training, I'm really passionate about this.
Yes.
Exercise should be accessible to everyone, and that you can break exercise down so that you can give it a go, put in the foundations, and just build on it and build on it. So tell me about push-ups, because you've really developed in that area.
Push-ups, I will say, I find one of the hardest exercises to do. I find my body strength has got a lot stronger now, but I very much started on my knees, I think, and very much when I first started, nearly on my stomach. Well, it was in them days before I started to develop more. But yeah, it's a case of never think you have to do as many as you can, and never think you have to do everything on your toes or on the floor. We adapt, or you guys adapt everything to whatever your ability is. My own personal was, as I say, I started on my knees or nearly my stomach, and it was a case of doing 1 or 2, and then, oh gosh, this hurts. Maybe I'll try that again tomorrow. But it was a case of each time just doing more and more and more. And as you got stronger, just trying the different things, maybe doing 1 on your toes, or practice the plank a bit more on your toes, and then work your way up.
Yeah. And
Excuse me, drink of water.
No, that's okay. And I think you're right. I think it's about that consistency. And I think that's the thing you've demonstrated all the way through, is that just small steps consistently applied, and keeping that focus as you go through.
Yeah, I mean, it's a case of never be afraid to try. As I say, I started very beginning with 5 or 6 minutes, which you didn't think was going to do anything at all. And it was surprising how I started to change my energy even by doing those 5 or 6 minutes. And then working your way up to 15 minutes, and then, oh, I might be able to do up to 20 soon, and just doing bits and bits and building your own strength.
Yeah, absolutely. So if somebody was thinking about coming on the program and was a bit hesitant, what would you say to them? If they were here with us, what would you say to them?
I would say give it a try. There is no what I call embarrassing moments for anything like that. We all just have a laugh, and we laugh with each other. We edge each other on, and yeah, certainly join it. It works. I'd never dieted in my life. Always used to think about food, worried about the weight when it was coming on, but didn't do anything about it. You must give it a go, and it definitely works.
Cool. Okay, well, that's really great. I'm so pleased that you took the time to share this, because I do think it's really inspirational hearing genuinely from individuals that have been on the program. It's so easy to get trapped in it's no good me telling people what I think of it. It's
well,
so much
I'd say if you're having any sort of health problems, give it a try. One of the things I will say is as you know, I've had quite a journey, and I probably might not have even been here if it wasn't for you guys.
Oh, Diane, that's just lovely. I'm going
the fitness definitely helped see you through.
That's really cool. So that is really cool. Wow, I'm gonna end on that note because you can't beat that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna say cheerio to folks, and I will see you at next session. And thank you so much for that.